American Heart Association says simply remembering the song Staying Alive can help you save a life. You might have actually seen them giving CPR demonstrations in downtown Tampa this morning. They say in most cases, hands-only chest compressions done to the beat of the song, Staying Alive. They're easier, they can work better than the traditional mouth-to-mouth technique as well. And here's why that's so important, really. A heart attack can happen to nearly anybody, almost anybody, anytime, anywhere.
Dr. Joe shows us how even healthy-looking people can be at risk.
300,000 Americans have cardiac arrest each year. And here in the Bay Area, we're hearing that people are getting younger and younger. And a simple technique like this hands-only CPR can buy people precious time until more help arrives. Last year, Raina Licardi walked a few blocks from her house to this Brandon YMCA, ready for a Zumba class. After passing through the glass doors, she looked at the clock.
That's the last thing she remembers. She just doesn't remember anything else.
Raina's daughter, Carla, says that's because a minute later, her mother's heart stopped.
She understood that she had died, for real. She had died.
And it happened without warning.
She was walking up to me to hand me her card to check in, and then that's when she just stopped, and then she collapsed.
Staff member Kayla Wilkerson says after dialing 911, her CPR training kicked in.
My adrenaline comes out. I'm ready to do what I have to do. You don't stop, you don't hesitate, you're not scared.
Within seconds, manager Chris Johnson opened this glass door and grabbed an AED.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest.
The automatic external defibrillator analyzes heart rhythms and, if needed, delivers a shock. In 2010, this 9-year-old unit saved 3 people.
We've had a victim that was a kid, we've had an elderly gentleman and a middle-aged woman, so you don't know who it's going to be, and you just have to expect it any time.
All 3, including Raina, came back to life.
It's when that initial first shock was delivered from the AED that the rhythm was regained and made all the difference for them being alive today.
I'm happy that he did his job, and he did it well, because she's here. She wouldn't be here.
To keep it from happening again, this 50-year-old now has a pacemaker and defibrillator beneath her skin, hopefully buying precious time her mother never got. She died of heart disease at age 55.
We all love our moms, but when something like this happens and you have another opportunity, you definitely count those days.
In some cases, this hands-only CPR is actually more effective than the older method using mouth-to-mouth. It can increase survival rates by up to 60% more. But of course, it should not be used in children, infants, or drowning victims. I'm Dr. Joette Giovenco, Fox 13 News.
All right, Joe, thanks very much. Coming up next at 5:30.